Hi, welcome to Scryers Emporium. This is Ben.
And Charlotte.
And this is our Halloween special. So today we're going to be playing a commander game, but we're not against each other. We're going to be teaming up and we're going to be fighting a custom-built Horde deck. If you want to know more about the Horde format and its rules, just search MTG Horde. Loads of results for it. Basics of it is you build a 100 card deck with 60 token cards and 40 normal magic cards. So it's a way to fight against. The deck runs itself. You will see how this gameplay works. It's very simple. If you know how to play Magic, this should be easy to pick up, really. So yeah, I mean, how do you feel about this? I mean, we had a little practice run just then.
We've added, well, there's some tough cards in there, so I don't know. We'll see. I'm a bit nervous. There's a lot of zombies.
Yeah.
A lot of zombies.
So it's going to be an interesting one, but let's get this under the way. So basics of it: we start the game with the usual 7 cards, and we draw for first turn, both players, and we have 3 turns to set up. So this will be our first turn then. So playing a Submerged Boneyard, enters the battlefield tapped.
I need to draw for turn.
And I do as well, I forgot about that. Right, let's do this properly.
Right, oh gosh, what to take in first? Okay, I'm gonna, oh gosh, I can't do anything here. Right, I'm gonna do that. I am gonna turn it. Oh no, I can't. Yep, that's me.
Okay.
Draw for turn.
Yep, on tap, draw for turn.
Okay, so now I am going to play that, and I'm going to put a forest. I'm going to bring in wild growth. So it's enchant land. Whenever enchanted land is tapped for mana, its controller adds an additional forest. So I'm going to enchant this one.
Cool. Playing a basic swamp. Paying 2 for a mind stone. Okay, so we haven't got much defences just yet.
No.
But hopefully this'll, we'll start picking it up soon.
Fingers crossed. Right.
So our turn 3 on the tap. Command tower.
Okay, so I'm going to put in Priory Stream. Enters battlefield tapped unless you control 2 or more basic lands. Well, I don't, so it comes in tapped.
Okay.
Which is frustrating. So I am also going to bring in Utopia Sprawl, which is enchant forest. As Utopia Sprawl enters the battlefield, choose a colour. Whenever enchanted forest is tapped for mana, its controller adds an additional 1 mana of chosen colour. I am going to choose plains, and I'm going to enchant the forest.
Okay, cool. I will pay 4 to bring in a Stink Drinker Bandit, Goblin Rogue. Okay, so that's our turn 3 over. This is where the Horde deck starts now. So the way it works is you turn cards over from the top of the deck. This is very lucky for us. So all cards in a Horde deck get haste when they come out. And the way it works is you turn cards over until you reveal a non-token card. Luckily, it's a non-token card is the first card. So it's going to hit us for 3 damage straight away. I'm not going to block it because I've just brought this thing out and this guy buffs my rogues. So I don't want him to die just yet. So that's 3 damage there. Right, so that's the end of the Horde deck's turn, so it's over to us.
Right. I'm going to tap this to have Serum Visions, draw a card, scry 2, draw a card and look at the top 2. Oh my god. I am going to do that. Probably going to be a mistake, but for now I'll deal with it and then put that into my graveyard.
I will pay 2 for Arcane Signet, which is tap to add 1 mana of your 1 mana of any colour in your commander's colour identity. I didn't play a land for the turn, so I'll play an island.
Okay, so I'm going to turn this, but for the white mana on that. I chose blue for that, so I have blue and white. I'm going to use that.
Where does the blue come from?
Here. Oh, sorry.
It's not.
It's not. It's blue. It's forest. Right. So I'm just going to use this to get the planes to bring in enchant creature. Enchanted creature gets +1 and fly in. So I'm going to enchant your creature.
Okay.
So we can enchant each other's creatures.
Yep. Right. Well, the enchantments work on any creature anyway.
Yeah.
But obviously, if we're working together, we want to benefit each other. So if I've got creatures out first, it's better.
Yeah. And I didn't play a land, so I am going to play that one tapped.
Okay. And I'm going to swing at the Horde deck for 3. When you deal damage to the Horde deck, the cards get sent to the graveyard. So there we go, that's 3 cards straight in there. Is that our turn over then?
I think so.
Okay. So the crocodile untaps, and then we deal cards. So there we go.
Lucky.
So it's a non-token card. So hexproof from white, and Knight of Malice gets +1/+0 as long as any player controls a white permanent.
You control a white permanent.
Yes, so it'll be attacking for 3, and then 6 there.
Oh. Is it Argo yet?
Oh dear.
Argo, yeah?
Yeah, Argo.
Oh, good lord.
Don't get struck for 2.
Yes, draw for turn. Oh. Right,
Playing an island.
That brings out a forest and a plains. I'm going to use that as an island. And this as a rando. To bring out my commander. It's the only creature I can at the moment.
I'll join you and I'll bring out my commander also, because he'll buff my goblin.
Yeah, I am going to... I haven't played lands, so I'm going to enter that one.
Okay. I will attack this then for 4 in total. So 1, 2, 3, and 4.
Getting rid of all the creatures and not the zombies.
So the Horde's turn, untap, and then token, non-token creature. So flyer, haste, and all that jazz. So everything will be attacking. This has got flying, that's the only thing we can't really deal with right now. I mean, mine could block it, but it's tapped.
You could block with... Oh, he's not got reach, has he?
No.
Well, I could block that one. I wouldn't die, would I?
No, none of you would die, so that stays alive, but we block the 3.
Yeah.
I'll block the 3 from him, and then we just take 5. Puts us down to 26.
I've got vigilance on mine, so I don't need to tap. Right, so I'm going to draw for turn. And then part of my ability is you may look at your top card of your library at any time. You may cast aura equipment spells from the top of your library. When you cast an equipment spell this way, it gains when this equipment enters a battlefield. Attach it to a target creature you control. Because we need creatures out on the map, I am going to turn that for a forest and a plains and bring out Fleecemane Lion. And you can make it have monstrosity. If this creature isn't monstrous, put a +1/+1 counter on it and it becomes monstrous. As long as Fleecemane Lion is monstrous, it has hexproof and indestructible. Right, I'm going to Scryer because I can, and then I am going to play that. I'm going to also play that and these two, and I'm going to bring in 2 artifacts. I can't equip them yet, but I'm going to bring them in. I can equip, actually no, I can equip one of them. So I'm going to bring in Robe of Stars, which equipment creature gets +0, +3. And equipped creature has flying and ward 4. Whenever equipment creature becomes the target of a spell or ability an opponent controls, counter it unless that player pays 4. And I'm going to pay to equip Robe of Stars to Fleece Mane.
So, talk about hordes, I'm actually going to pay 4 to bring in Bone Horde, which is a living weapon equipment. So it comes in with a 0/0 germ, and it gets +X, where X is the number of creature cards in all graveyards. So we'll count the creatures in here, not the tokens, just the creature cards. But then I'm also going to pay 2 to equip this to my goblin instead, and then the germ will just dissipate. So bye bye. How many creatures are we dealing with? 1, 2, 3. So it's going to get +3/+3, this goblin, which is going to be very good for what when we're trying to, you know, get through this deck. Right. So entering combat step then. Are you going to attack? Oh, you can't attack with your lion, obviously.
I'm going to attack with that. It's got vigilance, so I don't need to tap it. So I'm going to attack for 4.
That's fine. I'm attacking there as well, so we'll deal the 4 from you. 3, 4. And then from me, that's 2 damage. 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm going to deal 10 damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then my rogue's ability, my commander. Whenever one or more rogues you control deals combat damage to a player, that player mills a card for each 1 damage dealt to them. So, yeah.
See why I hate playing against this deck, but as a Horde game, it's great.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And then, if a creature card was milled this way, pretty sure there was a couple of creatures there, I get to draw a card. And that will be our turn over. So, these lovely guys on tap. Ooh.
Lucky.
Oh, great. Oh.
Fudge sticks.
When Plaguecrafter enters the battlefield, each player sacrifices a creature. Oh. Will it be... I'm going to have to sacrifice my commander because I'm not sacrificing my buffed up guy.
Yeah, well, I have an equipment.
Dang it, I can't block.
But I can.
Yeah.
Oh, gosh. Right, okay. I'm going to block that one and kill it.
Yep. But then we're taking 10 damage.
Yeah, we're going to have to.
Jeez.
Right, oh god. Okay, our turn.
Just so people know, we're on 16 damage.
Yeah. 16 health. That's how we go now. Problem is, I've got all these lands and I've had 1 creature, which is disgusting. So, there we go, I'm going to play that. Oh, and I'm going to scry. Unfortunately, I'm absolutely useless. I am going to pay white and a 1 to equip that to
I need to draw a card for turn.
my commander.
Ooh, he'll be more powered up now, so hopefully this is good.
And I'm also going to pay to equip this one to my commander so he has flying.
Okay, cool. Be able to take out that then when it attacks.
Yeah.
Right, I'm going to cast my commander for 6. Because I want the buff from him. Don't think we've got anything else to do, have we? You've not got anything else to do?
No, I can look at the top of my card anytime, and I can cast auras and equipments from there, but unfortunately I am unable.
Okay. So entering combat step then, so my goblin will attack, so it's 2, 3, 4 damage, plus 1, because we don't count the tokens. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 15 damage we're going to be doing. And then he's also going to mill another 15 also.
Yeah.
So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
A few moments later.
8, 29, and 30.
I'm also going to deal 4 damage.
Okay.
For that.
1, 2,
it has vigilance, so
3, 4. I get to draw a card because at least one creature was discarded that way. Okay. Is anything to do with main phase 2? No. So it's the Horde turn. So they untap. So let's move their graveyard out the way so they've got a bit more space. So 1, a flying demon, great. 2, 3, 4.
Is that a token? Yes, it is.
Yeah, the tokens.
Uh-oh.
Right then, so got all this lovely stuff coming at us. I really hope to God it doesn't add up to 16. So it's going to be attacking for 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 23 damage.
Right. Now, my creature is equipped with a +3 on defense. I can withstand that. And my creature has flying because I've equipped it. So
I need to block him, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it would kill him.
Yeah. And that takes out 7. So what are we on then?
No, it takes out 8. So 23 damage, take away 8, is 15.
Oh God, we've got 1 life
It
left.
puts us on 1.
Well,
oh my goodness.
We're going to have to do it because we've got no choice. Oh my God, this is horrible. Right, I'll go, yeah?
Yep, I really do hope that my rogue will be able to do enough damage here with what's in there. I've got a good feeling. I think we can do it, but my God, this was tight.
Okay, so I control 2 of my basic lands, or do I? Oh no, I don't. Well, it enters tap then. And I'm going to use my ability to look at my top card. Okay, so I am going to cast my equipment spell from the top of my library. And I'm going to, there's 1 and 2. And it gets equipped straight away. So I'm going to attach it to my commander. And this is Holy Avenger. Equipped creature has double strike. Whenever equipped creature deals combat damage, you may put an aura card from your hand onto the battlefield attached to it. That's that. I'm also going to look again. and I am going to bring it in for 1 and equip it straight away. Equipped creature has Death Touch and Lifelink. I'm going to look again because I can look anytime, and that is that. I thought I could have done more then, but
it's okay. So we're going to move to combat because I've got cards in my hand that are going to be really pointless right now. Basically, I've got a card that destroys all creatures, but it'll destroy all creatures, including ours.
oh no.
So that when the zombie deck then starts drawing again, it'll just straight away attack us.
Uh-oh.
So, I think we've got this though, thanks to, you know, some of the buffs we've got going on here and also this living weapon card. So, let's see. Are you going to attack first?
Yeah, and I've got double strike.
So we'll attack, we'll combat step,
Yep.
declare attackers, so that, and then yours.
Mine's got vigilance, so it doesn't have to tap.
So how much damage are you dealing?
Well, mainly it's the defensive, but it's just before. But I have double strike. Mm-hmm. Does that mean I can attack twice?
It'll deal damage twice, yes.
So it's dealing 8.
Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So, I counted how many creature cards were in there while we were setting up the turn for my living weapon. There's now 27 creatures in there. So when he attacks, he's going to deal 27 damage and also mills 1 damage because of my commander for each damage dealt.
I think we've got it!
I've got a good feeling there's less than 54 cards there. So 1, 2, 3, 30. He's going to be dealing 31 damage.
So it's 62.
Yep. So basically 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 16, 17, 18.
Oh, we did it!
Oh my god, that was tough.
Oh my god.
Well,
we have 1 life left.
We had 1 life left. That was so close. I was actually quite scared of one of the cards to come out there because I purposely put a token card in there which was a zombie that had star for its strength and toughness. And basically my homebrew rule is when that card comes out, it gets +1/+1 for each card in the Horde's graveyard. That would have been redonkulous. And obviously it comes out with haste. Mm-hmm. But we didn't get to see any of the Eldrazi that are in there floating around, luckily. And there's also a zombie giant around in there somewhere as well. But my god, that was actually quite fun. There weren't...
We wouldn't have won had we not had your deck. I mean,
yeah, definitely.
I've got 2 lands in my hand still. This isn't, I mean, it's a relatively new deck, but it's not been shuffled well enough, I don't think, or it's too well shuffled that all the lands are at the top because I've had 2 creatures.
I mean, I think we will probably play this again at another point in the future with different types of decks because these 2 are really powerful. Him milling cards for each damage dealt, and this basically getting +X for each creature in the graveyard. Ridiculous combo when they're equipped and stuff. So I think that was great. I'd be scared to go up against that alone.
Yeah.
Because this is like a foot, you know, Horde decks. If you really get into it, guys, if you've got token cards left over from even Midnight Hunt and things like that, you know, any of the new sets, if you've got tokens left over from sets that you've collected, boosters you've cracked, build a Horde deck, look up the rules, they're really easy to make, they're essentially free if you've got a decent sized collection anyway. And it's a great way to maybe do it solo as well, you know, just reduce the cards in the deck maybe, make it a challenge for yourself. But yeah, I think now I've actually had a proper game of this, I think this will be a new way to play for us, I think.
Yeah.
A new way to test out decks together.
Oh my God.
Maybe we should build commander-specific decks to fight the Horde.
Oh God.
But we're not going to allow cards like this.
No.
Because I think, as fun as it was, the fact we're on 1 life, it was good. It's what was needed, I think, to really get into the Horde experience and work out how it works. But this is really OP for the Horde format.
Yeah.
So I think building Horde-specific decks where we don't have broken things. Well, yeah, no milling. I think no milling, and no +S+X for every creature in a graveyard, because that is broken.
Yeah.
But yeah, what did you think then to that?
I thought it was good. I was a bit annoyed that all I was picking up was lands and enchantments.
Yeah.
And only having 2 creatures at hand. I mean, I couldn't do anything, and I only got to use his ability to cast them from there, like, towards the end of the game.
Well, that was good. I mean, that was very thematic in a way. I feels very thematic. That was a last-ditch effort that he's getting in there and fighting.
I know. Going in there with a blindfold on.
Yeah,
and his hands tied behind his back, but yeah.
But yeah, it was quite fun. We reduced it. I mean, I think, you know, even though we completely killed the Horde, there's still a crocodile, a minotaur, a few zombies, and a horrible vulture flying around somewhere. But hey, the army can deal with them.
Yeah. Someone else can deal with it. We've done our job.
Yeah. But look in the video description for links to our socials, our eBay page. Check out our Facebook page where you can stay up to date with our videos. Also subscribe, like and comment. Have you played against the Horde? Have you built your own? Has this inspired you to build your own? Tell us about your Horde games or even fun Commander games. Are you playing any Halloween games? Have fun, guys.
See you next time.
Bye for now.
Happy Halloween.